got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the killing school trip live to every member of the Future Foundation. The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
See, they've risked their lives coming in here to save yo asses, and they could have just shut yo asses down.
There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right? Just 1 second, please! That sounds as though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Oh? Oh? Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
2 options. Graduate and repeat. You have to choose one and press it. All of you will cast your vote in whichever one.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was
Oh,
one more
she had to fucking...
requirement.
Monokuma gets to look you over and decide if you're worthy. Right. The other requirement to pass the graduation was... teacher's final decision.
I see.
I remember.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Yep, need my permission as your acting teacher. What does that mean? It means I get to choose, basically, bitch. Got it. Yep.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Yeah, she called you chumps.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that when I crushed you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Right. It's whoever put the virus in here, which we still haven't learned. I almost was thinking, like, this is starting, feels like it's gonna end soon, but it can't until we know who the fuck put the virus in, right? I wonder if it was one of our original 6 people has betrayed them. Like maybe Toko or Hiro or Aoi has betrayed them. I don't know why any of them would betray them, but maybe Toko I could see.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well. Let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Really?
Izuru... Kamakura?
That name. I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder. Yep, I remember.
I see.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? What? Huh?
What? I am... What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Wait, what? Okay. I was gonna say, how's that possible? But I take that back. That is very possible because this is all simulation. Thus, all of his memories could be erased. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamukura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Certainly interesting, but since, like I said, this is all a simulated world, it could be true. It could be true. I'm still not going to take it until they prove it or talk about it, but it could be true. Alright, let's see what they say.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity. Was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
Oops.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? It might be Izuru.
Huh? I'm the ultimate hope? And the current me and Izuru Kamakura are... What did Host Peak Academy do to me?
Good news, Hajime! Even
read
though you
these
were
again.
mocked for being a reserve course, he had a talent all along.
Alright.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity.
In order to hide
Was
his
he
identity.
hidden in the reserve course?
Okay.
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then
Okay.
Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
Could it be created hope?
It might be Izuru.
That might be easy. Okay, so we have created hope, and we have concealing his identity. Okay, what are my bullets again? My bullets
Good
are
news,
the
Hajime!
tragedy of Host Peak, which is Host Peak invested all the resources to create Zero Khan. The ultimate hope is that he was later involved in an incident in which he brutally murdered 13 members. Despite Academy's efforts to kill this incident, certain someone took advantage of this incident to provoke the satisfied reserve department. Oh. And do a rising against the Academy. Okay.
Hajime!
The tragedy is the actual tragedy of what happened. Utter devotion to a certain person. They brainwashed the masses and filled countless people with despair. Okay. Killing school life? It's probably not it.
Even though you were mocked
Remnants of despair? That's probably not it either.
for being a reserve course student.
List of subjects. Academy's founder. Let me see what that says. The placard on the portrait hanging in the office said Hope's Peak Academy founder. Izuru Kamakura. Okay. That doesn't really help me.
He had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
Hope cultivation plan.
How can
Vision
someone
of
from the
Nagito.
reserve course?
What does the reserve department say? Department populated by reserve corps students who took general entrance exam, who recruited ultimate level students. Infected by there was only one survivor. Is that what it is?
Have such an amazing talent like that.
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is...
There's no
Hidden in
doubt
the reserve
I've always had
course.
that name. Then Izuru is your fake...
Hey, you weren't lying to us.
I do not want any more...
Could it be created hope?
No. Hajime, you have something on your mind, right?
Damn it!
Do I?
Good news, Hajime. Even though you were
I'm gonna
not
throw this
for
at the
bad
other piece,
talent
and then I'm gonna
all
try
along.
something else.
How can
Good thing
someone
is I have
from
a
the
lot of
reserve
health, so I
course
can
have
try
such an
stuff.
amazing talent like that.
In order to hide Izuru's identity.
Okay, it's not that either. Okay. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. The Academy was hiding Izuru, right? And obviously it has something to do with that.
Damn it!
Okay.
Good news, Hajime. Even though
Is it
you
the
were
tragedy
mocked
of
for
Hope's
being a
Peak?
reserve course student,
It's gotta be what it is.
he had a talent all
It's the
along.
only other thing that has to do with
Ultimate
him, right?
hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing...
Alright, let's just put it
In order to
here.
hide Izuru's identity.
No? I mean, we can agree with
Good news, Hajime.
Makoto's, but which
Even
one
though
would
you
agree
were
with
mocked
him?
for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all
Hope
along.
cultivation
Ultimate
plan?
hope.
Hope cultivation
someone from
plan.
the reserve
That's what it
force
is. That is what it is.
such
I
an
just
amazing
realized
talent
I was
like
thinking
that.
this was the Hope restoration plan,
In
but no,
order
this
to
is the
hide
Hope
Izuru's
cultivation plan. Yep, sorry.
he
This is
hidden in
it.
the-
This
in
is it.
Hajime's-
This is how they
There's no
created
doubt I'm
Hope.
Hajime. I've always
They,
had
with
that
the
name ever since I
cultivation
was
plan.
born.
Then
Got
Izuru
it.
is your
I'm
fake
running out of
name?
time here, so I need to hurry
Hey,
up.
you weren't lying to
Get it
us,
right.
right?
I do not want any more...
Hurry up, Makoto.
He created hope.
There it is.
That must be...
There it is. That makes sense. Created hope, cultivated hope. Got it. Nailed it.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope cultivation plan?
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Zuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it?
You were used by the Academy.
They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What? See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Okay.
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously.
It's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown...
He'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game's going apeshit again. We're disappearing. We're disappearing! And we die. What the? Whoa, dude. Check this shit out. Look at that hair, though. Yo. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh? Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Holy shit. That is super interesting.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved? Become the Blackened! Submit to Junko. Choose repeat. Choose graduate. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I choose here, right? It's gonna just, like... this isn't... just say submit. No? Not submit? I already know how I can be saved. I have to choose to graduate. No?
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
Huh?
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
That is true.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is,
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game.
Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
that's what she does. So she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us?
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Wow, this is so interesting.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
I get to
If our
choose?
memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault.
I just
They're
wonder
the
if
ones
there's
who stuck
alternate
us in this
endings
mess.
here. Can it save here? I don't think I can.
Stop world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
Okay.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Shut it down! No? Wait, what? Graduate or shut down? The world or me? Hope or despair? They're telling us to choose? To choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Oh. Wait, what? Hold on.
I can't do it.
Huh? You can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
What is happening? Oh. 2 coconuts. And an island breeze man. What? Hello?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Yeah, baby.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki.
Background music? Yeah.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Do it.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
My prowess.
I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Yes, please.
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right.
Was I supposed to actually, like...
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal
Okay.
game utopia
Niall,
sounds like
no?
fun.
What am I doing?
All
I
right.
don't have any other bullets. Surging emotions, gentle words, hope should be expected. Despair should be ended, bullets should be fired. Nothing exists. Was there another spot to shoot that?
And with
Hold
this,
on.
the world...
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
Yay!
Was there another spot where there was a thing to shoot?
All right, I'm gonna showcase my. Just leave
Or am I supposed to just not shoot at all?
What to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Is that the idea here? We're just supposed to watch this loop forever?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game,
What?
right?
Wait. What was this again? You guys aren't part of the game? I wanted this ending.
All right. And with this,
So wait, I didn't catch that thing that Chiaki said at the end there.
Yay! Yes, there's.
And with this, Junko.
All right, I'm gonna showcase.
That happened the first time too, and I didn't notice.
What to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Should I begin with a...
After all this,
That's not it.
Here we go.
You guys
Play
aren't
it there.
part of the game, right?
No? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing
and
either.
with this, the world.
An eternal
Am I supposed to
game.
I
just...
guess it's fine to stay.
Young master. Yay! Yes, there's.
And with this, Junko.
There's supposed to be somewhere I'm supposed to shoot this shit?
full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a?
What to be awed by
I'm
the
supposed to
sight
just
of my
shoot this
prowess? I've prepared
at
you
words?
a training regiment.
If you get.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
What was this again? What? I wanted this?
All right. Again.
And with this, the world will
Is this...
continue.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a
I'm
while.
just gonna
master.
keep going through this, I guess.
Yes, there's a.
And with
Never
this,
forget.
Junko's.
All right.
All right,
I'm gonna showcase my.
party.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
BGM,
What to be awed by the...
picture,
I've
awed by my
prepared you a...
prowess. I'm looking for something different to
I
happen
begin
every
with a-
time.
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
What?
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds
Where am
like
I supposed
fun.
to shoot this bullet? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused
And with
too.
this, the world
Am I
will
supposed to shoot
continue to
people in the
loop.
face with
An
it?
eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master.
I'm so
That is
confused.
a wise
Have I
call.
broken the game?
You didn't have to forget us. Yes, there's no way I would forget.
I'm just gonna keep firing.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party. I'm gonna showcase my full cooking
There's gotta be
ability.
something with Chiaki at the end there?
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
I'm just gonna keep
What to
firing
be
my
awed by the sight
nihil.
of my prowess?
My nihil, dude, because I'm nihilistic,
I've
yo.
prepared you a training regiment.
I'm sure you did.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
You should.
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
I am so confused. What am I supposed to do?
All right.
What other options do I have? Silencer, fast forward, truth bullet, fire, concentrate. There's nothing else to do. I have no other bullets. Surging emotions, gentle words, hope should be expected, despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired, nothing exists.
That.
And with this, the world.
An eternal game.
What if I
guess it's
just
fine to
fast
stay-
forward it
Young
over and over
master.
again and don't touch anything?
Yes, there's a.
And with this, Junko.
All right. I'm gonna showcase my. Just leave the BG. Hey,
I am so
can I take-
confused
What to be
right
awed
now.
by the...
What the
I've
fuck
prepared you a...
do I do?
Should I begin with a...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right? All right.
You wanted
And with this, the world.
An eternal game.
I guess
I
it's fine
tried
to stay-
shooting the
Young
bullet
master.
at the two yellow things
Yes,
that popped
there's
up.
And with this,
What
Junko.
other
All
fucking
right,
possible
I'm gonna
thing could
showcase
it
my.
be?
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I
I'm
take?
so
What to be awed by the...
confused.
I've prepared you a...
If-
Should I
So
begin
very
with a...
confused.
That's not it. You guys
What?
aren't part of the game,
What?
right?
What? I wanted this, but I don't know what I'm doing.
A game reset.
And with this, the
Game
world.
An
reset.
eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay.
Young master.
I don't know what I'm doing right now, dude.
Yes, there's a.
And with this, Junko.
All
I don't know what I'm
right.
doing right
I'm
now,
gonna
dude.
showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Huh.
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't
I
part
did
of
try
the
to shoot
game,
this one.
right?
How come it's not working?
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
How come it's not working?
All right!
I don't understand
A
how
game
come
reset.
shooting these things is not working.
And with this, the world will
Like,
continue
what else am I
to loop.
supposed to shoot?
An eternal game utopia sounds like
I guess it's fine to stay like this for.
young master.
Eternal Game Utopia.
Yes, there's
And with this, Junko.
All right!
Oh
I'm gonna showcase my full
my
cooking
god.
ability.
I am a
Read the
fucking
digit. Hey,
idiot.
Can I take
What to be
You know
on
what
by
it
the-
is?
I've prepared you a
Should I begin
Question
with
is,
a
which
brief
one
introduction of
contradicts which
myself?
one? Well, since we're at the end here, I'm gonna grab this
After
one.
all this
yeah,
time?
I think you guys know what I'm
That's
thinking
not
now.
it.
I completely
You
forget
guys
about
aren't
this, and
part of
especially
the
at a moment
game,
like
right?
this. That should have been the first thing I thought of. We needed a bullet. We didn't have any bullets. Here we go. Part of the game is not the
right.
utopia.
A
The
game
fact that there was 2
reset.
yellow spots should have been the
And
answer.
with this, the world will
For some
continue
reason, I
to
kept
loop.
thinking about it like, I don't know what to do, but
An eternal game
they contradict
utopia.
each other.
This world.
Then you're fucking good. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright, we're good.
Who are you?
Huh?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up, telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
Man, I feel like this would hit me much harder if I actually gave any shits about Chiaki. I'm one of those people who didn't really hang out with her and didn't really latch onto her personality or anything about her. There was nothing remotely interesting about Chiaki. Do people actually really like Chiaki? Like, I'm not even kidding. Do people really like her? There's nothing, I don't think there's anything interesting about her. I think people expect you to like her just because she's the gamer girl. But that's not a good enough reason to just like a girl just because she's a gamer girl. Anyway. If anything, I was only intrigued by her just because she was so awkward, not because she was a gamer girl. But there was nothing about her that made me go, oh man, Chiaki's my girl. Like, not one bit of this made Chiaki feel like my girl.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear.
Never.
What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
Ooh, what is it? Is it like a Kamehameha or something better than that?
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
I think.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
What are you going to do? What the? Hello?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
Okay.
I don't want to disappear.
Okay.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Oh god. Okay, I think we have to grab another statement because I have Nihil again. But what do I have to
sacrifice
oh my
myself?
God. Oh god. Oh god.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't even know.
There's no way we can beat Junko.
Where do I even begin? There's so many things.
It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
Sure you can.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
See?
You should even be able to create the future.
Ooh, maybe that's what I need. Create the future. Okay. This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool. Okay, I'm gonna assume I need to grab Chiaki's statement.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired.
I'm just gonna go straight to her, grab her statement, and then read all these and see if there's one I feel like shooting it at.
Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn. You should even be able to create the future.
I assume that creating the future contradicts something that I say.
I have no talent at all.
Create the future? No.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
No.
I don't want to disappear.
I don't want to disappear. Create the future? No.
I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Create the future? Maybe.
Who cares what will happen to the world?
Who cares? Create the future?
I don't want to sacrifice myself.
Create the future no.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
Create the no.
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
Create the future. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. No?
If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
No?
You should even be able to create the future.
Wait, did I miss? Oh, I thought I got it right.
I have no talent. I was even betrayed.
Did I miss? Hold on. I might have missed. Let me double check.
There's no way we can. It's the Future Foundation's, not mine.
Thought I missed.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out. You should even be able to create the future.
Oh, wait a second. That did work, but it got... Wait a second.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much.
Oh my god, I'm supposed to shoot all of them?
I don't want to disappear.
I'm just supposed to shoot them all. I'm just supposed to shoot them all.
What will happen to the world?
Just shoot them all, dude.
I don't want to sacrifice
Fuck
myself.
all of your statements. I just noticed that my bullet didn't disappear, and then my thing didn't disappear, or that one statement disappeared.
It's the future
I'm
foundation.
supposed to shoot them all.
Even so, not mine.
See? If you...
Got it.
Even so.
You should even be able to create the future.
Alright, which one did I missed one in the beginning. Let me just make sure we grab it.
I was even betrayed by the...
I get them all?
So,
I got them all! Yeah! Eat. I was gonna say eat it, but tell yourself to eat it. Eat it, me.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
Stop moving your mouth. You're freaking me out a little bit.
Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
God damn, this is long.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Goodbye. I'm sorry. Awaken. Awaken? Awaken? Awaken, 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 awaken. Awaken. Am I supposed to mash it?
The tragedy will start once again.
Mashing it. Mashing it.
I want to see Echo one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility.
Awaken! No?
It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will
Eat
never
a bullet,
be
bitch!
fucking reached.
No? Am I supposed to keep mashing triangle?
You can't lose hope.
Oh.
If
Oh.
the memories we made here disappear,
Oh, I'm supposed to hold it. I'm supposed to hold it.
I will not
Oh,
even
my
remember.
bullet's growing 10 inches this day. Oh, that looks appropriate. Oh,
don't
doesn't
rid
that
the
just
world
look
of
like the most
despair.
appropriate thing you've ever seen?
The tragedy will
Yo.
start once again.
The future.
Can't lose hope.
If the memories we made
Nope,
here disappear,
I-
I will not even remember
Oh, God.
when everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy
I'm not even
will
doing anything
start
anymore.
once
It's just
again.
firing over and over
Echo
again.
one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate, we might be
Awaken,
killed by the
awaken.
Future
That's
Foundation.
making me think
Your
of that damn Batman
responsibility,
song.
It's not my responsibility.
That song's awesome, by the way.
It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking.
Fuck your shit, bitch.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, yeah. Look at that shot. That's awesome. Is that the last one? Are we finally done here, or what?
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours.
Oh, shit. We went
I
like
won't let
Super
anyone
Saiyan
take
Hajime. Check out the eyes and the hair.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru?
Oh, he's here.
Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. We're doing one more of these? Oh, no. I thought I was done. The future. The future. The future. The future. All right, let's go, bitch. I got you.
You despair because you yearn for hope because let's
Infinite
face
cuts.
yourself, there's
Oh,
no
I got
need for you
infinite
to
cuts.
choose.
Oh, we
Close
chopping.
your eyes and
Oh, we
cover your
chopping.
ears. Just shut the
We
hell
chopping.
up.
I got infinite cuts, baby. You cannot stop my madness. You cannot defeat that which is Hajime Hinata.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Hopeless, bitch.
I'll never let anyone
Get it.
choose again!
Yeah, dude, this is epic as hell. What an epic final boss fight that she said we weren't gonna have. Oh wait. Oh, we got a PTA also? Let's go. I got this. Let's go.
I don't want anything. You have no argument.
Whoa, dude.
There's no hope.
This is fast.
Just give
Oh shit,
up already.
I got infinite stock, dude. We're good. Thought I had to
A
reload.
miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not Hope. I don't want to lose anything.
Negative me? You think you can negative me, bitch? Well, I'm positive you right back.
You won't be able to do it. You won't be able
That's
to do anything.
wrong, bitch.
No, that's wrong.
Bitch.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Shut her down.
Huh? But
don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
You don't know that.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it.
What'd you see?
When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light. It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
You damn right, baby.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
That's it, guys. We did it. Consider this game done, I guess. Now we just have to watch the ending, which hopefully is not another hour long. Fuck me, dude. I'm already over 4 hours here, by the way, in the recording. Just FYI, just so you know where I'm at right now. But I have to see this through. I can't stop now. We have to finish this, literally.
Let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we are the ones who are going to create.
Oh, motherfucker. And giant... Oh, no, not her! No! Anything but her! Damn it, Monami, get out of here. Or I guess this is Usami. She's not Monami anymore. Just FYI, if I have to do Usami's voice again, I'm not going to. We are at the very end of this, and I am 4 hours deep. So, no Usami / Monokuma voice for me here at the end. Just so you know. Anyway, let's just enjoy Usami having this boss fight that we don't actually get to fucking do. We just get to watch. Yes, right. Jiggle, jiggle, baby. Commence the jiggling. And the rainbow... annihilation, bitch! Nice. It's so pleasant the way you went down. Gotta love it. Nice. Now what, though? Oh, wait, hold on.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
Is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Okay. Go team. We did it.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Okay. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over? Chapter 6? Did we do it? Is that the game, folks? Have we succeeded? Is there no more? Is the LP over? Obtain a present. I got the giant cell phone. The giant cell phone. Nice. Awesome. Sure, let's save that shit. I don't even know right now. We can just save over that one. That's fine. Holy moly, what a frickin' finale this is. And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here. Whoa, okay.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
Byakuya's like, fuck them all.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrible.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
I laugh because I'm pretty sure he's referring to Toko, but I'm not sure 100. But I'm pretty sure by his don't make me remember. Anyway, the ordeal has ended.
And from here, our daily lives have started.
Please tell me I get to actually see what they look like.
Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well.
I want to know what they all look like.
The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
What? Epilogue? What do you mean epilogue? I don't have time for an epilogue. Hello? Maybe they just said that because that was what happened after Chapter 6 officially ended, I'm guessing. Anyways, this is going to be the credits. Oh my god, what a game. What a fucking game, dude. Oh my lord. Ultimate Swindler. I don't even know where to begin, guys. This game is fucking bonkers. It's, like I said, okay, I'll just say now, my recording is now officially at 4 hours and 25 minutes. I don't know how much longer the credits or anything after the credits is going to be. So, let's just try to condense what I have to say. This is going to be one we're going to be talking about for a while, because obviously this isn't the end of the series. I have more games to play. I guess I said games, as in there's more than one. But regardless of that, man, I was so happy to see not just Makoto, but Kyoko and Byakuya show up. And Junko, are you kidding me? Let's talk about that for a second. I honestly did not believe that they were going to bring back Junko, especially fully voice-acted, fully characterized Junko again. I honestly did not believe they were going to do that. And they fucking just flat out said, boom, Junko AI. Eat it, bitch. Like, come on. I was not expecting that. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was not expecting that at all. That was awesome. But I thought it was almost too obvious, like, that could be a possibility. Like, they're not going to bring back, oh, Junko is Monokuma again. Like, once we found out Monokuma was a virus, it's like, okay, sure, but are we going to figure out who put the virus in? And sure, we did find that out. But the virus was Junko, which is amazing. Man, that's awesome. Oh, I liked that a lot. I thought I was going to hate the fact that it was all a simulation when they first revealed that that was going to be a thing, but honestly, they did a really good job at making that really good, so I can't hate on it. I can't hate on that at all. The game was nutso, and it lived up to the sequel of the first game for sure. The thing is, I'm just glad that it wasn't a simulation to the point where it was like, oh, none of this ever happened. It actually did have bearing on the story in the sense that if they would have failed to do what they did at the end there, then Junko's, or I should say, the Ultimate Despair plan would have went into effect, and, you know, the Junko AI could have spread throughout the world and still spread her influence. So that could have happened and could have actually had an overall effect on this overall story. But obviously, because they did not let that happen, it becomes a condensed, small event that didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things overall, because nobody who was involved in it should matter. Well, I say that. I don't know how they're going to come into play in the later games. I don't know. I don't know how any of that's going to come into play. Anyway, I feel like I don't know what else to talk about here. I mean, I have a lot of the same things to say about this game that I did the first game. Everything about how it's played and how all that is great. I mean, for the kind of game that it is, you know, with the voice acting and just the visual novel style storytelling, the little puzzles mixed in with the trials. I mean, and this game had a little bit more of that, and even more so in the in-between parts with like the final dead room, freaking 999 puzzle style room, and then the freaking the game that we had to play that was like in this chapter 2, you know, the murder game in chapter 2. I forget what the hell the name of that game was, but, you know, the hopes where they had the, you know what I'm talking about, the murder game in that we had to play there. It wasn't really a full game that we had to play, but, you know, it was interesting to have a game within the game. What else? I don't even know, man. It's just been so interesting of a game. They definitely took the first one and went more apeshit with it. Ooh, you know what else I want to do? I want to go back to what I was saying earlier. I don't know, it's probably a couple episodes ago now. When I was saying how much I didn't like any of the characters. Basically, when we were revealed that this whole group was the Ultimate Despair. I'm not even kidding at all when I say, from the very beginning, I did not like almost any of the characters. There's a few that I didn't dislike, but I was just like, they're kind of meh. Chiaki was one of them. I thought Chiaki was very meh. And even at the end there, you know, I get that she's supposed to be our Kyoko of the game in the sense that she's the one that helped us the whole way. You know, she's supposed to be the one we gotta be sad that we say goodbye to, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But I personally did not... That one didn't grab me. I don't know what it was, because I loved Kyoko in the first one. I loved her a lot. Even from the very beginning, I liked her, and then the more we learned about her, the more I liked her even more. And of course, we got time to hang out with her as well. Chiaki I avoided completely. I didn't hang out with her one time. I thought she was a boring personality, and I don't think hanging out with her would have actually helped that at all, I don't think. I don't know. And then the fact that it turned out she's not even a real person anyways, I don't know. None of that one really hit me in the feels, I'm not going to lie. Those of you who got hit in the feels by that one, you know, to each their own, that one didn't hit me. I love the story overall regardless, but that one didn't pull my heartstrings, man. It really did not. My heartstrings were more pulled by seeing the old characters show up again. That one got me more than anything. Anyway, how does this end? Monokuma's still hanging on by a thread, man. Still hanging on by a thread, bruh. Nope, not anymore, baby. Are we done? Are we done? Are we good? Are we done? We got another present, and we got a goodbye Academy of Despair. We got the Easter egg. Easter egg? What is this supposed to be? I don't know. Ooh. Usami strap. Ooh. And also, the Danganronpa IF. This game is Danganronpa as F. Just kidding. I guess I'll save it again. We're donezo, man. We are done. So, I guess I should talk a little bit more about a couple things that are unrelated to how this gameplay went. First of all, what are these other things here? We have not explored the menu at all. I haven't even done it off screen, honestly. You can select a chapter and play through again. You can experience the battle between Minami and the Mono Beast. What? That might be interesting. This is an alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Musami. What? Hello? How are these things? You can read the light novel Danganronpa IF written by that amazing writer? Okay. We may have to do some of this stuff on screen. I was just going to say I don't have any plans to do any of the extra stuff. But if some of this extra stuff is actually interesting, I might have to. I might be obligated to do some of this on screen, record it. I don't know. Let me know if any of this is really worth actually showing. I mean, sure, on my own time I may do all of this stuff, sure. But is any of this stuff actually worth showing? I know the one thing that I did in the first game that I don't really plan on doing is hanging out with all the characters. Again, I have a lot less interest in this game with hanging out with all the characters. I mean, it would be nice to finish Byakuya. That's probably the only one that I really wanted to see the end of. But otherwise, well, the fake Byakuya, the one that's not actually him. I guess I would, you know, like to finish and see Nagito's, I guess. But now I know more about Nagito than I'll ever need to know by hanging out with him. So honestly, it wouldn't even matter. Yeah, the people I want to know the most about, I already learned a lot through the story, so I don't even need to hang out with them, honestly. I just don't have any, like I said, I harbor no real feelings for any of the characters in this game. It's very odd that it did that to me, and yet I still loved the story that it told regardless. It's very interesting to me. So anyways, I'm going to leave you guys here. Again, tell me what might be worth showing. I'm still going to make an executive decision on it. If I do happen to do it, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, I'll continue it on now. If you don't see this tomorrow, then we're probably just moving on to the new LP. What's the new LP? Well, I've kind of been alternating lately with visual novel and RPG for like RPG I've played before. So we're actually gonna do that. So those of you who are waiting on the next visual novel, gonna have a little bit of an RPG break. Probably gonna take me, you know, a little time to do an RPG. Of course, RPGs are long. And then once we get past that, we'll jump back into the whole visual novel thing. And if you're wondering if the next visual novel I plan to do is Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, it is not. I actually want to finish up the trilogy of the Nonary games. So I want to do Zero Time Dilemma. Again, when I finished up Virtue's Last Reward, I didn't have plans to do Zero Time Dilemma, but most people said I should do it because it'll finish up the story. So I'm going to play it. That'll be my next visual novel. And then we'll play Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls as the next visual novel after that. So if you're waiting on that, it's going to be a little while, and obviously after that, there's always Danganronpa V3. That's going to be a long ways off, though, so don't expect that anytime soon. But yes, I do plan on doing them all, so if you're patient, you will get the rest of the series eventually. But as you know, I'm a very variety series recording YouTuber. I do a lot of random shit, and I usually don't go all in order. I usually take breaks on purpose. Let things sink in. let some nostalgia build up for the last game. Like with this game, playing this right now was perfect because I actually had nostalgia for the first game when we hit that part where we fucking got into Hope Peak Academy. That nostalgia hit me good. I loved it. I love that. That whole chapter 6 was awesome. So good. Yeah, I don't know what else I should say. I'm just sitting here babbling now. Hope you guys enjoyed the LP. I really enjoyed this a lot, and I can't wait to get back to the series. I know I'm only really handcuffing myself by waiting longer to play more of the series, but I got so many games I want to play, man. I gotta mix it up. All right, it's late enough. I'm past 4.5 hours. My voice probably sounds like it's been recording for 4.5 hours. I know it's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna end up recording my other LP today because I took so long doing this, but I was on a roll and I didn't want to stop. This is what happens every time I'm finishing up these damn visual novels. All right, I'm done. Stop talking. I loved it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.